Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium YouTube video. Today I wanted to look at these. I found these fantastic frames at IKEA and I wanted to do something that was like a stained glass window using completely transparent glass. So I came up with these murrine that are all transparent, and using our transparent floral stringers made these, and I'm going to show you quickly how to make them. So the inspiration came for this project was that I found these frames in IKEA. They come in two different sizes, a smaller one and this one. They're great because they basically have a chain so that you can hang the piece up, so it's like a piece of stained glass, or a little stand so it can stand up on its own. And that's great for kind of selling purposes because it's really versatile. If you don't want the chain, it comes off really and unclips, and these come out and you can take them off if you just want to have it hanging. Now I like this because it lets light in from behind, and so you can really take the joy of the transparent glass, which I think is something we often forget about glass, is letting light through it and really exposing it. You know, traditionally glass was stained glass. It was in churches and it was this gorgeous light coming through, illuminating the church and making it look, you know, beautiful and inspiring. And often we kind of, you know, don't really embrace the wonders of transparent coloured glass that we have in the various palettes, but I particularly love in Bullseye. So I wanted to kind of embrace that, and with that in mind, I've created a range of 7 different shaped murrine in the kind of rainbow colours. So we've got an orange one, there's a red, there's a yellow. I'm not going to go through all of the colours, but you get my drift. And I wanted to create a piece using these 7 different rainbow colours, the coloured murrine, they're all in slightly different shapes, and mostly Tecta and some of our floral green transparent stringers, to create an entirely transparent piece that can be hung, either go on be stand up on its own or hung in a window, and will really kind of celebrate beautiful transparent glass. So I've cut a piece of glass for the size of the plastic. You just need 3mm. We're going to tack fuse this. Tack fuse with this. It will be slightly bigger than the, it will be slightly thinner. I think we might have cut this a tiny bit too big to fit in, but it will be slightly thinner than this. It may shrink a tiny bit. So in a way, I'm less worried if it's too big than too small. You definitely don't want to go too small on this, otherwise it won't fit in the grooves. Those are basically grooves where the plastic fits. I'm dropping everything now, trying to do things. So yeah, you've got the grooves where the plastic fits like this, and that plastic is probably about 2mm. This is 3mm. It has 2 sheets of it, but we need a bit of wiggle room because we're going to have murrine on the front, so we don't want it to make it kind of too thick. So I've taken a piece of 3mm Tecta, and then I'm going to decorate it. The other consideration is you want to think about is not coming too close to the edge of the glass, otherwise it won't fit in the grooves. So you can either draw a little border on, or just keep it in mind that about 5mm, I suppose that's about 1/4 of an inch round, you do not want to put anything on. Now I'm not going to put powders or anything on this. I'm literally just going to take some stringers, think about how to put them all down, and then slowly decorate them with this murrine into a floral garden. Now I would say it's good to have a piece of white paper behind, because it will give you a much clearer idea. Most of us have either maps or something and not necessarily a white background, but actually for this project it's definitely nice to have a nice white background to work on. So I'm going to start laying some stringers down, putting some murrine on. It's very kind of personal, this. How do you like to put, how do you want to decorate this? You wouldn't even have to do that. You could do a vase with some flowers, but it's however you want to do it, and creating a lovely kind of scene using transparent glass to create this project. So I'm going to give this a go, and I'll show you how I get along. So I just wanted to show you what I've done so far. I've used some buds from our floral stringers. You normally get within our green floral mix, you'll get some kind of buds like this as well, and because we've only got some scrappy ones left, we're just using kind of what's left around, and then just making some really pretty flowers at the end using all this transparent pretty murrine. I really love these. I think they're so pretty. This is the orange one, which is like with sunset orange, and such pretty colours. So we're going to carry on, and we'll have a look when it's ready to go in the kiln. So here it is, pretty much done. I'm just going to put the last couple of kind of these purple, or sorry, violet, I should say, murrine on. It's deciding to be tricky. And then it'll be ready. It can go in the kiln. I'm going to probably go with a slightly heavier tack fuse, just to make sure it all kind of melts together a bit. Probably lighten the contour, but a kind of stronger tack fuse. So this will go in the kiln and we can have a look how it is when it comes out. So here it is out of the kiln. Now it's gone quite soft. I think maybe I would have liked it to keep a little bit more definition, but I really love how it's turned out. I did a smaller one in the smaller frame as well, and just all you need to do at this point in time is to slot it into the frame, and then you can hang it up and take the thing off the back if you want to hang it, or take the chain off and put it on the stand, depending on how you wanted it to be viewed. I think they're really pretty and they work so well. I love how they've turned out. I mean, just sort of looking at it in the window, that's stunning. I think works incredibly well. I think these are great frames that IKEA have come up with, and you could have so many possibilities with them. I really look forward to seeing what everyone comes up with. I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube video, and if you have, please subscribe.